showcasing a set from the 60s. Could it be considered a card set considering it was made out of paper? There is still a stack of 9 pocket pages we still have to empty. So let's begin so we can get to it right now. Before I go any further into the show, I would like to pay my respects to all those who have fallen, that have fought for this country and our freedom. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. So what shall we get into today? Let's ride right into this week's Flashback Friday. The first time I stumbled upon this set, I was quite intrigued. Not only was I unaware it even existed, but at the time, I didn't know anything about it. Well, that was then. This is now. Even today, I still find it is absolutely intriguing. It's pretty cool. Therefore, allow me to bring forth the 1965-66 Coca-Cola NHL Players set. This 108 card set, which was unnumbered, I might add, featured 18 players from all 6 NHL teams. And although they weren't the same dimensions as the cards that we all know and love today, they were a tad different in size and had bilingual write-ups on the card backs. Not only is the size different than norm, however, can't necessarily call this cardboard either. The cards were printed on something that I would best describe as heavy paper. Now, at the time, Topps had the monopoly since Parkhurst completely disappeared after the 1963-64 season. So this alternative to Topps was free. Kinda. In order to get your 65-66 Coca-Cola cards, you had to drink an awful lot of Coke products. Allow me to go into detail. Now, some of you may recall back in the day when you'd buy yourself a drink and you'd twist the top off and it always had something at the bottom. It was some kind of a game or prize you can win. Some of you's got to remember that. Come on, I'm not that old. You remember. You remember? You remember. Remember? You remember. To obtain one team set of 18 cards, you had to collect 10 caps. Now, not just 10 caps willy-nilly. They quite literally had to be of the desired team. Once all 10 of the same team were collected, you sent them in to Coca-Cola. And they mailed you back the 18-card team set. However, all the cards were connected in a row and were perforated. Now let's just go haywire a little bit. Let's just say, now if someone wanted to get the entire 108 card set, that's all 6 teams, 18 cards per team, you would have to down at least 60 drinks. Imagine the sugar high. Although each team set did come with 18 player cards, there was one 19th card that seemed pretty useful. All you had to do was fill it out for Coca-Cola to send you the album for the cards. Now, clearly you can tell the cards were quite simple. Just a black and white photo of the player, along with the name at the bottom. And on the back, it was pretty simple just the same. Name, vitals, and their stats while in the NHL. Perhaps what was missing was a small bio, or even a cartoon on the back that was more often likely to be found on the back of Topps releases at the time. Of course, this set released long before my time. However, I have been successful in adding several to my collection. That, my friends, is this week's Flashback Friday Showcase. I'm sure you remember that Frank had a whole bundle of plastic pages for us to get into. Let's get to clearing out those pages right now. It's the Friday's Card Cam segment, and the pages are all set. Let's get right into it. Right now, the first card on the block, we have got a marquee rookie from Platinum. Looks like we're into Philadelphia. Frank likes to put the cards by team, so that's all good. That's all good. This one's a little off cut, but until I can find one that's a little more centered, we'll keep that one around for now. Let's go, let's go. Next up, it's an ice green. Oh man, here we go. Here we go, Keith Yandel. This is the French variation. I always have to take a second look because sometimes I'm like, oh, that's a base card. What are you sending me a base card for? And I never bother to look in the back. But it's written right there in nice white font. It's a little tiny to read there, but there it is. There it is. And we've got a UD canvas. More marquee rookies from Platinum. And another UD canvas. It's the same one, so we'll just put that over there. Actually, were any of these duplicates? I wasn't. No. Okay, just making sure. Next up, we have got a Cam York Young Guns. And, oh, we got another green. This is a duplicate. That's going to go right there. You know where that's going to end up. And if you don't, feel free to check out the description. Laser Shots. MVP Alexander Ovechkin. It's from 2019-20. Nice card right there. Next up, another Ovechkin. This is the MVP checklist. From 21-22. And, oh, it's Timmy's card. Highly decorated. That one, it's going to go there. I know I've got a plethora of those, so I'm not going to check and see if I need it. Brian Rust. Another ice green. See if I can grab the next one before we move on. Like this and go like this. There we go. A little easy and smooth that way. Joseph, this is ice as well. It's from 2020-21. The orange. Nice little orange in the background there. And what's next? Oh, Gensel. Instant Impressions. Gotten quite a bit of these from Frank in the past. So that ought to work. Next card. Next card. We have got an Evgeny Malkin. Instant Impressions. That'll work pretty well. Oh. And an ice rookie. It's a Horna. There we go. There we go. It's going to help with those. Come on. Come on. And we've got a Crosby Honor Roll. Okay, that's page number 2 gone. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get through on this episode. Brent Burns, Ice Orange. Okay. Let's see if I can grab the next one. William Eklund, Rookie Gems. This is from Upper Deck Extended, of course. And then, oh, another Eklund. This is holographics from Extended with the Bulls in the back. Ferraro, Ice Orange. And what do we got here? Lafreniere, Photo Driven. My head in the back there. For those that are interested to see the reflection. Lapierre. Marquee Rookies from o-pee-chee. That's just the reg. Nothing too fancy there. Jonathan Cheechoo. Trilogy. Past, Present, future. This is kind of a cool concept for these cards. Very cool concept. So past, he's no longer in the NHL, of course. So, you know, when it's a present player, they'll highlight the present, and of course future, they'll highlight the future. Like it's a pretty cool concept that they came up with for that subset. Next up, oh, it's a Sonny Milano UD Canvas black and white. That's pretty cool. Got a few of those already. Not a whole lot, but a few. And what's the last card here out of the page? It is an Ovechkin Superstar Showcase. I can't recall if I'm completed. I'm pretty sure I am completed this one, but it's been a few years since. These are from 21-22, so I'll put it there just to be safe. Double check on that. Pedersen, this is the rainbow parallel. That's definitely going to go right in that pile there. William Eklund once again. Marquee rookie from Platinum. So quite a bit of stuff already that's going to help complete a lot of subsets, at least for me anyways. Oh, Pedersen again. So that's just the reg. The other one was the rainbow. So we're just going to put those two together. Like so. I had a very strange, I don't want to say a request, because it wasn't necessarily a request, but somebody was asking me if I'd ever do videos outside of these here, of the... Oh, that's pretty cool. UD Canvas Black. Sidetrack there. Outside of the show. And I said, well, in what regard do you mean? Well, would you ever, like, do, like, a side thing, live, whatever? And I said, well, possibly. Maybe possibly in the future. If I knew I had an audience, I would hate to log in and be there by myself. Just feel like a dink. And I'm like, I just don't know what I would do really per se. I suppose I could open some stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, or you can sort. I'm like, what? You want to watch me sort? You want to watch me sit there going through cards and putting them in order and sorting? Oh, you're kind of entertaining, man. You have some stories. I'm sure you have all kinds of stuff that you can talk about. It's like, who wants to watch that? But if you roam around YouTube, there's some very questionable, very strange videos, I've seen some of people sleeping. They got like 37,000 views or something like that. It's like, what the frig? They're sleeping. They're not even moving. But I suppose I can't really question it, but I thought it was a very interesting chat. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. And if he is watching by chance, you know, always great to chat with you. It's always something quite interesting comes up whenever we chit chat. So perhaps in the future, I'll go live and I can sleep with a box of cards by my side. We shall see. We shall see, my friend, in the future. So, I've just been continuing on doing what I'm doing here. Going through the stuff that has sent in by Frank. You have an idea as to what we've been getting. While I flap my lips. Get back to paying attention to what I'm doing here. Got a few of these already, eh? The Star of the Night. These are they're pretty nice. I like this one, actually. Dark and got the black and the blue, and it's pretty nice. I always feel Sorry. Always feel like Credentials has some pretty nice insert cards. Jordan Kyrou. Insert there. Another Ice rookie. Kucherov. Black Diamond from Extended. Another Star of the Night, Steven Stamkos. And, ooh, this one's kind of in rough shape. It's got chunks taken out the top there and on the sides. But it's the o-pee-chee blue. This one's seen some better days. See if we need it first before we decide what the outcome is of that one. Quinn Hughes from Extended. And another marquee rookie. Is this one? Oh no, never mind. I thought it was off cut. We're good. We're good. Very cool. Last card of that page right here. We've got Quinn Hughes, Star of the Night. I don't even know what page that was. After two or three pages in, it's like I just lost count. There's no point in continuing on. I just lost count. Vasilevsky, SPX from Extended. Oh, come on now. Steven Stamkos from Extended. So I'm getting quite a bit of Extended stuff now. Walcott, this is the rainbow. Parallel. Steven Stamkos Ovechkin. Steven Stamkos Ovechkin. Ovation. There we go. There's my screw up for the episode. It's inevitable. Every time. Steven Stamkos once again. Ultimate Victory. Stamkos once again. Pageantry. The new ones. The new SPA. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Another Ice rookie. I'm not sure how many rookies are in that set. I should probably look into that to see how many I'm actually needing for that. Believe it or not, I actually have more rookies of that set than the actual base cards. You'd think the base cards would be the easiest thing to come by, but believe it or not, sometimes it just isn't. Kucherov, now this is nice. I'm really liking this. Matte pink. I mean, they could have chose something a little different in coloring, in my opinion, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's a little different. It's a little different. Last card of the page. Corey Perry. UD Canvas. Still got some time to go, so we are not going to hesitate. We're going to just keep going. Keep rolling and going. Marchessault, Star of the Night. These like the corners here, they always mess me up because I'm always thinking that the card's damaged. But that's just how the design is. I was like, oh man, there's white in the corners. But that's just how they are. Throws me off a little bit. Brock Besser, photo driven with my lovely face in the background there, as you can see. Next up. Ooh, is this another rainbow? Yes, it is. Rainbow parallel. Major offcut there. How bad? How bad does it get? There's always got to be some offcuts. Is that Paul Cotter? Yes. Future Watch Limited from SP Authentic. This pile just wants to slide all over the place. And Lacession is the Future Watch Spectrum Effects. It's from 2021-22. Bounty is still there. I'm not going to bother scratching it or redeeming it. I don't touch that. I leave it alone. Not interested in the bounty at all. Never was, likely never will. Mark Stone, the green. And the session again. It's the Future Watch Limited. Come on. These are hard to get out of sometimes. Oh, Robin Leonard. Pageantry. And... oh, is that another rainbow? It is! Okay, for a second there, I thought it was a reg. That's alright, that's alright. Next page, next page. Blake Wheeler, UD Canvas. Oh, I know we've gotten this one already. But was the other one off-cut? I don't recall. There's some that were off-cut, some that are not. And I can't recall. I'm not going back. I'm just going to try and arrange this so it's not falling all over the place here. Grab the next card. Here we go. Brock Besser. Now we just got this one. Didn't we? We were looking at my face in it. Weren't we? I'm going to say we did. I'm pretty sure we did. All right. Next card, we've got Connor Hellebuck. I'm trying to grab the next card, but it's not always the easiest to do one-handed here. Dubois, Speed of the Game from Credentials. It's a pretty nice card. Pretty nice. Ehlers from Artifacts. It's the Ruby out of 499. Another Hellebuck, so that's just going to go right over there. Ehlers, the green, ice. And Jack Campbell from Artifacts. All right. All right. Wow. Those are the duplicates thus far anyways, out of that bunch that we just went through. So I'm just going to gather these up because we still have our packs to dip into. Whoa, jeez, some pages be falling. And packs right here. So just put those aside. Going to grab the first one. We got our OHL 95-96. Check out and see what we got this week. Vanderwall, it looks like. Kitchener Rangers. Joe Sorosky. Sioux Greyhounds. Matt Ellick. Spitfires. Dylan Taylor. Frontenacs. Ryan Rizador. Gulf Storm. Brandon, is that a Q or is that a G? I think it's a G. Sugden? I don't know. London Knights. Kurt Walsh. Owen Sound Platters. Jesse Black. Niagara Falls Thunder. Jewel Court. Gulf Storm. And Dan Preston. Detroit Whalers. Okay. Here we go. Eligible. 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 5th round, 94 to Hartford. Ryan Rizador. So that gentleman there. Eligible. 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 5th round, 95 to Washington. Joel Court. That guy. And eligible. All right, here it goes. Our final pack. Well, not the final pack, but you know, the second one. o-pee-chee. I got a team card on the back there. Gum is good. Not sticking. We're good. Wipe the gum dust off. There we go. Let's check out and see what we got. Oh, Stalenkov! Ah, it's got some gum residue on it, though. Right there. Nice line of it. Oh, man. Well, it's kind of sort of coming off. I'm not going to be too upset by it. But anyways, Stalenkov. Trevor Linden. It's not so bad. Kirk Muller. So far, so good. I'm really liking this pack so far. Mario Marwa. I remember this guy. I used to say his name in French when I was a kid. He is, after all, from Quebec. I'm just trying to look at his stats here. Hey, he played in there for a while. He's 70, earliest is 77, 78. Mario Marois. Okay, move on. Randy Mahler. Mark Messier. Oh, wow. This is quite the pack. Jocelyn Lemieux. Troy Murray. Kurt McLean. That's not bad. That was a pretty good pack. I think so anyways. I mean, we didn't get an all-star or anything like that, or a prospect or anything, but I mean, Kurt McLean, Messier, Muller in there, Linden, Stalenkov. Come on, that wasn't bad. That was all right. All right, with that being completed, I'm gonna grab my trusty card of the episode. Now, we've seen a lot of the same cards in this one, I feel. But just like that, I have my two already picked out. So the first one is going to fall on this one. The runner-up is this here, this Spectrum Effects, the Future Watch. So, I don't know, it's nice. It's pretty basic. It's nice card. It's got shininess to it, and it's very, very simple. Very simple, to the point. You know, looks fancy enough for me. That's going to fall onto the runner-up. However, the card of the episode is, of course, this one. The Kucherov, the matte pink parallel from o-pee-chee Platinum from 2021-22. As I said previously, I'm not too keen on the color choice, but I mean, it is different. It is a little different, and I like that metallic look. I don't know how well you can see it in by the camera. Maybe if I point it in light properly, there we go. It's got a bit of a metallic look to it, but then that pink just makes it pop. Like it's so nice. It's so freaking nice. Sadly, it's unnumbered, but regardless, it made its way to being today's card of the episode. It's been a long week since we began, and I'm gonna do this card camp thing all over again. But next episode. Or we can kind of have like an extended version, like episode 81.5. While I was flapping my lips, I didn't even think to grab this one. This would have been a pretty cool card of the episode as well. Although it is a regurgitated design, they got to start coming up with new stuff. They just can't keep bringing back old designs. So if my count is correct, we went through 9 pages. If I'm wrong, then I'm horrible at counting. Like, that would be a big shock. So as the saying goes around here, remember that collecting does not have to break the bank. In a few short days, we will meet back here, and we will do this all over again. In the meantime, just keep that amazing collection of yours going. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you.